GM everyone, today we will be exploring a very interesting topic in Web3 that are tokens, and we'll also build our own token as well. So what are tokens? We have heard of tokens like Bitcoin and Ethereum, which are just a digital currency without the control of government. So this is where it is different from the native currencies like USD, sorry, right? In which the government has the control over it, right? And on the other hand, on tokens, it is based on a free market strategy where everyone has a say on deciding the price of the token. So how the price of the token is decided? The price of the token depends upon the two major factors, that is liquidity and the rarity. Now, what is liquidity? Liquidity is the supply and demand, and rarity is the fixed number of tokens which are minted. And yeah, more number of tokens can also be minted if everyone agrees. Yeah. So this was a brief overview on tokens and how are they different from the native currency like USD. Now, how is this token made? The token is made using attributes like name, like Bitcoin has a name Bitcoin, then symbol like BTC, then decimals, which is a very important attribute, like how many decimal count do you want to make your token as one? Like if there are 10 decimals, so 1 into 10 makes one token, right? Then we have transfer, then balance of, on in which you can check the actual balance of your tokens, then image of your token, then mint and burn. Right. So yeah, this is a pretty much overview on tokens. So now let's jump into the interesting part and make our own token. So in order to make token, let's just set up a hardware project on our system. So I'll go to my terminal, then cd desktop. On desktop, I'll make a directory or my token, then cd my token, and I'll open it in my code editor. So I have this folder opened in my code editor. Now what we have to do, we have to we have to simply initialize this, right? So I'll do it npm init. Yeah, my token is the package name version description. Enter, 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 and enter. So I'll be having enter. So I have my package.json over here in my folder. Now I need is a hard hat project, right? So we'll go to the documentation of hard hat. You can actually search it from here. And yeah, so copy this command and just paste it over here. It will take some time to install hard hat. So let's wait. Yeah, so then we have to run this command called npx hard hat init. Yeah, so I'll say create a JavaScript project for me as well. In the root directory, this is our root directory. Yeah, first generator get ignored. Okay, okay. our hardware project set it up locally, right? Now what I need is to write a contract for our token, right? So we don't actually have a need to write the token because we have a nice documentation over here. You can just go to openzeppelin.wizard and from here you can get the template code, right? Just a second. Yeah. So now over here on wizard.openzeppelin.com, you can actually get the template code. So I'll keep the name of my token as God token or right, and the symbol of our token will be GKT, right? And I'll pre-mint 10,000 tokens, right? And yeah, we just are using this pre-mint function, right? And we don't need anything else right now, right? And how are we doing this? We are doing this using ERC20 of OpenZep. Now, what is this ERC20? So let's just browse this. What is ERC20? Yeah, so ERC20 is a technical standard that defines how fungible token can be created on the Ethereum blockchain. Yes, so we can use that, right? So yeah, let's just go and over here, Open Zeppelin. So the name of a token is the God token, the symbol is BKT, and will pre-mint means we'll have the actual supply amount that's 10,000, right? So over here I have my pre-written template of code. So yeah, that's correct, I think. Uh, I'll just copy that and in this contract folder, I will make a file called godtoken.sol and over here I'll paste that. Yeah, pre-mint recipient. And I don't actually need this address, right? Yep. So I have installed the contracts from ERC20, right? And we actually don't need this recipient. So we'll do this using the wallet address message.sender. So yeah, this is the contract for our tokens, right? And we need function for it as well, a mint function, then function to burn, then function to get the balance. Okay, yeah. What else we need? A total supply. So yeah, these four functions are enough, right? Now let's just move on to write the ignition script for this. What is ignition script used for? It is used to deploy and interact with the smart contracts on the main Ethereum blockchains. But for now, we'll be using Sepolia Testnet, right? So over here in the ignitions folder, called I have this called log.js, right? So we don't need all this. So I'll just do this. And over here, I'll just do const token build module will be, let's say, there will be token module. Okay. And over here, const token equals to m dot equals to RAM dot contract. Over here, our token's name. So what is our token's name? It's got Control C. Uh, the ignition file is over here and Control V. Yeah, and it returns our token, right? Yeah. So we are ready to deploy now, right? So in order to deploy this token onto Sepolia testnet of Ethereum, we have to tweak some configurations over here as well, right? So let's just go to the configurations of the hard hat. You can check this out from this link, right, in the hard hats documentation. And then I need this network, right? And from here, I'll copy this whole, yeah, we'll see, and I'll paste it over here. Yeah. Now, what I need is the private keys of my account. So I'll just set it up over here because we don't have to share the private key of our wallet with anyone else. And I'll show, no, first I'll show how to get a API key from Infura.io, right? In order to interact with Sepolia testnet. So this is Infura.io. So just go over here in Infura.rpc, right? And just take the Sepolia testnet, right? So you will be getting your API key over here. So from here, you can actually copy this. So the key is copied, right? And over here, you just have to paste this, right? Now, I will just quickly set up my account over here, right? So I have loaded the private key of my wallet, right? I have just added it in my hard config.js, which is not the best way to do. The best way to do is just create a env folder, env file, and just have your private keys over there and the API keys over there. But I am just testing it out over here, so I just mentioned that private key over here only. So from this point of the video, I won't be showing you this harder.config.js. If I show that, you will be able to see my private key, right? And you will be able to get all my crypto holdings, right? Yeah. So let's just deploy this smart contract onto the Sepolia test, right? So let's get all the commands, add that over here, right? Yeah. Okay. So let's first do hard at compile. Yeah. So it compiled successfully. There are no errors. Now what we have to do is deploy it onto the Sepolia testnet. Yeah. And over here, ignition dot deploy dot slash sorry dot slash ignition modules and log.js, and then uh token name that is log.js. Okay. And then I have to mention the network. So network is Sepolia. Eolia. Okay, Sepolia. So yeah, and then just hit enter. I have to press Y. Yeah. It should work, I guess. It will take some time. Once it is deployed, we can actually check this from Etherscan. Etherscan Sepolia Testnet. Okay, once our token will be deployed, we'll actually check this from here, right? So it's taking some time. So let's wait. Yeah. So it says token is deployed on this address. So let's just quickly check this. Yeah. Let's go to Etherscan and paste this and just search for it. Yeah. So this says the core token GKT, right? Now what we need is to actually transact, right? So let's just go to another wallet, right? So this is my MetaMask wallet over here. No, first I have to load it in my main wallet. Okay, so it's over here, right? And here, let's go to token. And over here, I'll be importing the token. I have to give the token address. So let's go to Etherscan and copy the token address and just paste it over here. GPT. Next. Yeah. So because this wallet address private key was my message.sender in our contract, that's why I'm getting my 10,000 GKD over here. So let's just import that. Yeah. So boom. I am having my God token in my wallet. Right. Now, how can you send some amount of tokens which you have created to another wallet address as well, right? So let's just do that. So in my next browser, in my Chrome browser, I am having my another wallet logged in. So just select Sepolia's wallet address from here, right? Now over here, I am not having any tokens, right? So just import that, import token, the contracts wallet address. Where is it? Yeah, over here. And then you have to paste it over here and just import this token. What was it saying? Yeah. Okay. So why is this having 0 GKT? Because we haven't transacted or we haven't sent any amount of card tokens to this wallet. Now let's just send some amount of tokens to this wallet. So I'll copy this and go to my main wallet over here and send this to from to this, right? And yeah, what I have to send the God token. And how much I have to send? I have to send 69 God tokens. Continue. So it's saying what it is saying. The network fee is this much Sepolia ETH, right? So I am having Sepolia ETH in my this wallet, so I'll just confirm that. And yeah, it shows that the transaction is pending and the transaction is successful. So let's just go to our this wallet, and over here, if I refresh this, mm, why is it not showing up over here? Yeah, and it is showing 69 GKTs, right? So yeah, today we just, and we can see all the transactions over here on the Etherscan. So let's just refresh this. So yeah, this is the transaction which we just did 39 seconds ago, right? So yeah, this is a crazy thing to play with in Web3. So yeah, this was pretty much it for today. Let's see you tomorrow.